Kurt Simon-Okreku about to take their seat as Queiroz addresses. He's been at the World Cup several times, 3 times with Iran, the first of its kind, and Ghana's coach for the historic World Cup.
And then an official announcement was made. And so on the back of that process, today we have Coach Queiroz, who is going to take over as coach of the Black Stars, specifically for the next 4 months as far as the campaign of the World Cup is concerned. Ladies and gentlemen, may I also mention that Coach Queiroz, in conjunction with the Football Association leadership, have agreed to bring in 5 new staff members to support his work, and they will be working as backroom staff members. 5. As we go along in the coming days, the Football Association will make an official announcement regarding their names and their specific roles. It is also worth mentioning that Queiroz will continue to work with a core of the staff that worked under Otto Addo, and they include Abdul Fattah and John Pintel. Discussions are currently ongoing regarding other areas of the technical team that need to be strengthened, and once we come to a conclusion, we will make an official announcement. Details on the team preparation, the roadmap to the World Cup, and Ghana's build up to our next official friendly matches. Queiroz will be in Ghana for the next few days to engage stakeholders before he departs for Europe to prepare for the task ahead, but in between time he will be here with us. As you already know, we have announced 2 international friendly matches. We know that there is one that will take place this month, and another one will also take place on June 2nd, and that is a match against Wales in Cardiff. Early on, when I was talking about the backroom staff, I mentioned that a core of the members who worked with Otto Addo will continue to work with Queiroz in the next role, and one of them is on my far left, Desmond Ofe. Shall we please acknowledge him? So, since the official announcement last week, there have been several engagements between these technical brains. There have been series of meetings, and even yesterday when Coach Queiroz arrived, he has had meetings, engagements, and other discussions with the technical team members. One other thing that we did this morning was to introduce him officially to the Minister of Sports and Recreation, Honorable Kofi Adams, the President of the Football Association, Kurt Edwin Simeon Okraku, led the Executive Council for that exercise. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have our new coach, Queiroz, who will be leading us to the next FIFA World Cup, which shall be our 5th appearance at the World Cup, having already qualified for the 2006, 2010, 2014, 2022, and now in 2026. So we have our coach. Thank you. So, coach, this is Ghana, this is the media. Yesterday you arrived to a rousing welcome at the Kodoka International Airport. We just came off, Accra International Airport, okay. Okay. This morning we've been to the ministry and you saw another crowd. I'm sure you have loads of things running through your mind. You've had to manage in South Africa, Iran, Colombia, Portugal, Egypt. This is Ghana, your official introduction to the people of Ghana. Coach.
Thank you.
So, thank you, Coach. Well, this is the time for you to share your first words with the people of Ghana.
All right. My voice is okay in the room. Everybody listen. It's okay. All right, Terry. Thank you very much for your introduction and the kind words. Thank you very much for your introduction and the kind words you addressed to me. And my first words are exactly to express my gratitude and tell, starting from the Federation, President, the Board, the government of Ghana that support me, the fans, that is an honor and a privilege for me to be here today. Very, very special. I know since I arrived, I start to feel it, that this is the soul of the Black Stars. Yesterday, I saw and I feel the vibration, and I start to realize that the soul of the Black Stars is huge. It is huge. So that means that our dream and expectations are also huge. I must say that after 8 national teams and a couple of important competitions, this is the biggest challenge of all my entire career. And I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that. I can promise and guarantee to you that I will bring 40 years of my knowledge and experience to every single decision of Ghana. I am a coach, you can see in my CV, that fortunately with the help of God and my players, I have a symbolic record of wins in the game in terms of international games. And in a humble way I can say I feel good on that. So I trust and I believe that with the support of my staff, support of the board, the support of the press, support of the friends and the fans, special, the supporters, all together, one Ghana, united with cohesion and with a lot of ambition, I believe and I trust that we can do it. We can bring success and happiness for the people. So, in a simple way, I can say to you, I feel ready. Are you ready also? Sorry, I didn't listen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do it together. Let's do it. Question? You like the energy already? Okay, questions? Questions?
Colleagues, so we have heard from the coach, and it's now time to take your questions.
Thank you, Coach, you're welcome. My name is Maurice, and we work with the graphic sports. Coach, over the years, you built a career on structure, discipline, and control. These are qualities missing in our team in recent times. I'm sure it's one of the reasons why you will handle this project. You have said that it's going to be one of your most challenging jobs, not because you haven't seen it all, but looking at the circumstances surrounding your recruitment. About 50 days to kick off the World Cup. How confident are you that within the time constraint, you'll be able to get a team that will align to your philosophy of coaching over the years? Are we going to just manage it, or you're really confident that we'll be able to get some very decent results?
Well, in your question, you mentioned something that is correct, it is true. We are running against the wind, we are running against time. But as I said, in my experience and my expertise and the support of the staff, and special, we have to start to talk about that, because they are the most important people among all of us, especially with our players. I'm very much confident that we can do it. Of course, this demands a lot of hard work, but in life was always my approach. You only have in life two highways, to be honest. You can choose the easy highway. If you choose the easy highway, you cannot succeed in football. Or you can choose the hard highway, as we've been doing now, working 24/7 days with full staff observations, producing an integrity, an honest report to assess where we stand in this moment. We cannot lie to ourselves in order for us to implement a program to prepare our players for this event. So I'm very much confident to answer to your questions, because not only I trust myself and my staff, but watching the pool of players that gonna have the talents, I am sure and I am confident and I believe that we can assemble a good team, a great team to perform on the pitch. Not always, and you also touched that a little bit in your question, not always a group of special talent players that can be in the pitch as a great team. But it is exactly why I am very much confident, because my goal and my target it is from today on to make our players understand that if we play together, if we play with the right mentality, and if we play as a team, one gun, we can beat any opponent in this world.
Thank you. My name is Michael Teje from TV3 Network. Welcome to Ghana. The first thing that was said when you got the job was to highlight your experience throughout your club career, but also to highlight your style of football. So I'm going to ask you a very straightforward question. Are you a defensive coach? And are you a defensive-oriented coach? And do you think Ghana has the material to be successful with that kind of material, with that kind of football, if you are?
No doubt about that. I didn't really, because I was not listening the first one. All right. I know that in Egypt in Portugal, in Ghana as well. We have 33 million coaches, right? This is information that I received. And so, first of all, my job is more easy because with 33 million coaches around me, it will be easy to make decisions. But I want to answer to you directly. My personal experience and my knowledge in football, there is no bad thing in modern football of defensive or attacking coaches. The language that I know for myself, and this is what I'm sure the Ghana national team expects from me, it is the winning language. I am a winning coach. I don't understand that thing of defend or attack. I know one thing, when we don't have the ball, we have to fight together. We have to sacrifice, we have to suffer on the pitch to recover the ball as much fast as possible in order to have our chances to build up opportunities and score. So, after 43 years in the game, if you ask me things about how to win one game, I can probably share with you a couple of ideas. If I'm defensive or attacking, I leave these things for you because you are the press. With my players, I only know one thing. It is, we have the ball, we have to attack. We don't have the ball, we have to fight together. That's the rule of the game. Because at the end, in Ghana and the rest of the world, there is only one medicine in football: to win.
Sir, bem-vindo ao Ghana. I will ask in English. I was wondering what kind of question should I ask you, but I remember that 35 years ago, before your second under-20 World Cup final against Brazil, I asked you at the time if that was your biggest challenge, and you answered me that you expect to have much bigger challenges in your career.
Yes.
You indeed had it, or we all witnessed it. You also mentioned here that this is the biggest challenge of your career. I'm asking why? Because you are an African with African roots, training an African team in the World Cup, because of the challenge of Ghana not performing well in the last big events, or because of the opponents, or, which in my opinion would be the factor, you have not much time to prepare the team. Thank you. Obrigado.
Thank you for your question. Yes, I said that is the biggest challenge of my life. There are a lot of complementary things that I could talk. First of all, to play for Ghana with fantastic reputation and prestige in the world, it is always an honor for one coach. And as you can see, the responsibility is huge. Because all these people, they expect to finish the game and enjoy and share happiness among everybody. But it's the biggest challenge in the game because it is the next game. Simple like that. With all the other games that I played before, or I win, and thanks God the majority are won, draw, or sometimes don't succeed. So it's gone. I'm not worried with that. For me, this is the biggest challenge for main two reasons. One, because I have to win the next game. And I have to win the next game. And I have to win the next game. And suddenly, and also, because when you work for Ghana, they don't expect nothing different than win, 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 win. So that's why it is the biggest challenge of my life.
Thank you very much. My name is Manuel Saki. I work with Dove TV and New Republic GH. Coach, welcome to Ghana. I'd like to find out from you, at the end of the World Cup, if you perform well, and the FA decided to give you a long-term contract, are you willing to take a salary cut to coach the Black Stars?
Well, I start from the end. I wish, I dream, I hope that after our performance in the World Cup, President Ghana, they will be happy with me. If that happens, I don't need nothing more. I'll be very thankful for God for everything you'll help me to make Ghana succeed. So if I have to stay here until the rest of my life, I don't mind. It is because we succeed with Ghana. Thank you.
Hello, Coach. Congratulations on your new job. My name is Sijo. I want to ask quickly, you've been speaking about the need to win, wanting to win, wanting to win. I believe you've seen the Black Stars play in the last couple of months or the last couple of years. Things haven't necessarily gone too well. What would you say you've identified as things about the team that has to improve so that we can win consistently?
Well, first of all, as I said before, just please pay careful attention to my words now. What we are doing now, it is to make an honest integrity assessment of where we stand in terms of value of the players, value of the team. We have to know where we stand, to know exactly what we need to do in the next training sessions, in the next camps. And based on the conclusions that we're going to make, second part it is to make the right decisions, bringing the right players. And there is a difference that exists in the game, that we have to be sure that we bring the right players to build the right team. There is a difference in football and coaching between a good decision and the right decision. And what we're doing now, it is exactly to study, analyze everything that is related with the past of the team in order to improve, and just pay attention to my words, to improve the legacy of the previous coach, of Otto, that I thank him very much for qualified Ghana for the World Cup. So that's our goal.
Thank you very much. Coach, my name is Signal Gabuka. I'm the sports editor of the Vanguard. I want to know what you can promise us, like realistically, if you look at how our team is looking now and the fact that you have limited time on your hands. Are you taking us to the quarterfinal, the round of 16, or the semifinals? No, semifinals. Thank you.
Yeah. Dear friends from the press, today I'm here in the press conference, but it's not really time to talk too much. It is time to deliver. And the only thing that I can promise to you, it is to guarantee hard work, to guarantee that our players, when they start the game, they'll be ready, they'll do everything with them believe in that capacity is to win the game. And I want that the players, when they finish the game, they come out with their head up and they're proud of them efforts, and be sure that they make all the fans proud of them. This is what I can guarantee to you. But my rule in terms of coaching approach, it is always this: under promise, over delivery. So I will not tell you what will be my promises, because the game is not about promises. What I can tell you, it is from day one until the last day, we're going to play to win. And our goal and our target in this moment, it is to be ready to start the first game and get the 3 points against Panama. That's the first stage of our journey in World Cup.
We have 5 more questions to go. My brother Songo is here, but you ask the last question. Songo, you ask the last question.
Last one?
Thank you very much, Henry and Tafik. I am Muftau Nabila Abdullahi. I work with Joy Sports at the Multimedia Group. My question has to do with this. Maybe you might have had conversations with the players since you were appointed as coach of this team. And in recent times, the team has struggled to pick wins. And said sometimes you are made to understand that the more you lose matches, the more you build a certain mentality of fear in approaching the opposition. So when you speak to the players, what sense do you get? Is this a team that is hungry enough to chalk success? And looking at this team, realistically, at the FIFA World Cup, how far do you think the team can go?
Can you summarize, please?
When you speak to the players, they have been losing a lot of matches in recent times. When you speak to the players, what sense do you pick from them? Is it a team that is hungry enough to do well?
Well, honestly, I need to be in contact with the players and be more close with the players and the team to be sure what really are the feelings that they have about those issues that you mentioned. But one thing it is true for Ghana or any other team that I coach. We train every day to win. We train every day to be strong from the mental, technical, and tactical point of view. And I have a strong belief. I have a strong belief from my experience. When the players, they cross the pitch and they know they have a team behind them, when they know they are part of a strong team, when they go inside the pitch with a strong belief, desire of win, confidence to win, those issues don't happen. Because they're always ready to fight 90 minutes. They're always ready to rebound for all the events from the game. And this is the mental approach that I want from our players. No matter what happens on the field, they must be ready to fight and win the game. Doesn't matter if it is in the first minute or in the minute number 9 of the game. So I'm sure with a good preparation and good training, good mental approach, our players, they'll be strong enough to overcome those issues.
Okay, please, can we try to minimize the murmuring in the room? It doesn't make the communication very clean. Please, let's try. Now let me pick a question from one of our local stations.
Coach, my name is Edward King Ekufu, Atenka TV and Atenka FM. Big country. Oh, okay. Coach, Obianyedi. Okay. All right. Coach, I want to know, Ghana is struggling with certain positions like the left fullback and then a typical number 9, one who can score goals for us. What are your plans for these respective positions? And then how do you manage player ego and then discipline in a team? Thank you very much.
Left back, center forward, and then management of ego and player discipline.
Well, okay, let's resume my answer in 3 or 4 points. Number one, that everybody that works with me knows that with me, nobody, it's above the team. The team is the best and the only player that is important for me. I don't talk about names, I don't talk about players. I only talk and care about this special player of Ghana, the team. The team, it is the most important player of our national team. Secondly, I don't think this issue of egos, it is really so special in the game as sometimes they come outside. We need egos, we need personalities in the game. We need those players together to perform. That's why they are national team players. My job is to put them together at the service of the team. That's the job of the coach. And finally, you ask me how I'm going to do that. And my answer it is simple. The day I'm going to be private with you, I can say how I'm going to do that. But in this moment, I think the guys from Panama, they are listening to our press conference, so I will not tell you how I'm going to do that. But once again, it's all about work. It's all about faith. It is all about belief. And with faith and belief, I'm sure that our players, they will show them performance at the service of the team. And the moment that happens, I think we're going to have a very powerful and strong team on the pitch. All right? Got another question?
All right. Hi, Coach. Good afternoon. My name is Samuel Apia. And Henry, please, you mentioned that Fatah Dauda, John Paintil, and Desmond has been unfair. What I want to clarify is that should we assume that the rest of the technical members has been dismissed? Should we assume? I just want to clarify that. The question I just want to find out from Coach is that, Coach, in time past, in our performance when it comes to the world stage, if it is a graph till now, you could see that we've declined, and that is obvious. What I want to find out from you is that we are going through very difficult times. Some of our key players getting injured, and we don't know when they are going to come back. Our local league, people have made arguments about trying to bring in players from the local league to blend to get a very, very strong squad ahead of the World Cup. How sure are you that you'll be able to give us a very, very solid squad going into this tournament? Thank you.
All right, I'm very happy and glad that you addressed that question. I propose that the way we will try overcome this issue of timing, it is simple. As you should know, because I didn't have time to go to every single club, every single match in Ghana. As well, I don't have time to go to any single player, any single game in Europe. We have one team behind the scenes that is working very hard to collect all detailed information about the teams and the players, either the local players, either the foreign-based players. This is one team. I arrived here yesterday, and under the organization of the Federation, we have a couple of training sessions with the top players and one game, and it will be the most easy way for me to make an observation related with the potential players from Ghana that can be in the finalist. So this was one way to create and implement a fair opportunity and the right opportunity also for the local players. After that game, I split the staff in two groups. There is one group of the staff that stay in Accra, and there is a group of members of the staff that will operate abroad. At the end, we're going to join together all the information to make the final decision. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Coach. We have three, one lady, two gentlemen.
I am.
Coach, my name is Jonathan Akron, Eagle FM. Coach, you have an impeccable record of man management, which we all know. In 2010, when you assumed the helms of the Portuguese national team, you were able to manage big players like Carvalho, Deco, Ronaldo, Ramos, and the rest. And you did very well. Fast forwarding, you unearthed a lot of young talents that led Portugal to win its first glory in 2016. With our seemingly wobbling Black Stars, perceivably, that's what others see. Are you going to do same for us so that in you we have hope for the future? Thank you.
I understand your question.
Can we please keep quiet?
And it is in terms of progress and development for Ghana football, it is a very important question what you addressed to me. It is my belief, and this is what I did in all national teams that I work: Portugal, Colombia, South Africa, Egypt, UAE, Qatar, Iran. The duty of a national team coach, it is to have the hands in the present and the eyes in the future. What I want to say, it is the duty of a national team program. It is not only to manage one way to get the best results in the present, but also to create an heritage, a dynasty of players that after the World Cup in the United States, we know which generation come in 2028, 2030, 2032. In this moment, I have to put 99.9% of my attention in the results and the success of the World Cup. I wish God give me and bless me with the right and best results for Ghana. Trust me, and that if it happens as I expect, I'll be very happy and glad to give my contribution to say and explain how I believe one national team must guarantee its legacy and in this progress. I think this country, as everybody knows in the world, have a huge, enormous potential. This is a country of footballers. No doubt, it is a country of footballers. I believe that the day Ghana will be able to manage the present and the future in this way that I said, this country will be not only a country of footballers, it will be a country of champions.
So we pick one lady here.
Hello. Hello, Coach. My name is Alexis Laura, host of the Ghana Premier League show. First things first, I want to know if you follow our local league, and I want to know the key factors that will be influencing your player selection, and if we'll be seeing a lot more of the local players getting a call-up or selection. Thank you.
Sorry? I didn't understand. Yeah. So I guess if I well understand your question, you talk about the selection criteria, right? With me, it's very simple. I'm not saying that it's an easy job, but very simple. First of all, nobody owns the national team shirt. That's a point that must be clear. Nobody have for himself, either for name or reputation, to own the shirt.
But the players, they dream to represent the country. And it is our job to give them a fair and right opportunity. That's why in this short period of time, my concern with the federation was to organize the local players, because I didn't want to go for the final selection without having the opportunity to see them, to be with them, and analyze them. So at the end, my job it is to be sure that the ones that they dress the shirt are the ones that they really deserve to be there. For me, the national team, it is a house without windows, without doors. Inside the house can only be the players that deserve to be there, and the door will be always open and the windows for people to come in and out as far they prove on the pitch that they deserve to be in. So this will be the criteria that will follow the moment I have to make the decision. Of course, you know that international football have a lot of demands. And it is also my responsibility to guarantee that the players that I select, one, they are capable, they are fit, they have experience, because probably you don't know, but in national team games, one shirt, the national team shirt in the locker room, the weight it is 20 grams. But the moment the player crossed the line and start the game, that shirt turned 20 kilos, because the responsibility is huge to play for the country. So the criteria of selection, they must be very well determined, taking consideration the performance, the experience, the knowledge, the character of the players, the attitude of the players, because to play for the national team is completely different to play for one club. Last question?
More fire. I am blessing you with the fire this afternoon. Coach, everybody you see here, everybody is laughing and very happy. But if you fail, they will fire you. So you should take that note. Okay, coach. Ghana must win games. We have to win games. The Black Stars must win games. We want results. And coach, Ghana's best performance at the World Cup was a quarter-final berth in 2010. Can you better it? And do you think you have a good team to do that? We really want to get far. So if you have a good team to do that, you can assure us. But the fireman, and Ghanaians, we are wishing you the best of luck, and just be professional. More fire.
Okay, I'm ready. All right. Before I go straight to your question. In my career, I have the privilege, the honor to work for a special, probably the most special man I ever met in my life. And I learned in the meetings that I had opportunity to, I was a privileged coach because I have the privilege to be with that man a couple of times. He teach me a lot of things, and one of the things that I learned with him for life, and then I use that in the game and in the training sessions with my players. There is no that thing of fail. That thing of fail doesn't exist in life. In life exist opportunities for us to be better and better. And that great man, that when I say the name you know, his name was President Nelson Mandela. He told me one day, Carlos, we never lose. We win or we learn. So I took these words as guidance in my life. I'm not afraid to take risks in my life, never, because I always play to succeed, because I know that next day I'll be there again to try in my life to be a successful person. So with this introductory problem, I don't have afraid of nothing in this stage of my life, special after I had the opportunity to share my life with special, unique people in the world like President Mandela. So, answer to your question now. Of course, all the teams in the world, they play to win. Look, when we start to play against Panama, we have a coach, we have players, we have a nation, we have fans in the other side that they have the same wish, the same desire, the same belief. What is our duty? It is to start that game with a strong belief that we can do it, that we can be better, that we can beat them, that we can finish the job, and when we cross the line, our people will be proud of us. If we do that in the first game, and you have the same attitude for the second game and the third game, we can be there. But there is one thing with my players and my team that you have to understand. If you have stairs in front of you, and this is the case of the World Cup, you cannot jump from the first stair to the last step. You have to go one by one, one by one. And this will be Ghana during the World Cup. Ghana in the World Cup, it will be a team ready to beat the first game, win the first game, and then get ready for the second game, third game. And with the help of everybody, together, united, one nation, 33 million hearts, but one heartbeat together, one heartbeat together. If the team, the players, they believe they have the nation trusting in them, oh, we're going to be very strong during the World Cup, trust me.
Thank you very much, Coach.
More?
Songo's question should have been the last question, but we have one of our senior colleagues here, Kofi Asaribrakun Abate. He will close it with the last question for us.
Coach, my question is just direct. If you look at the banner over there, it is called Osaberima Carlos Queiroz. Now the Kwesi is a Ghanaian name, but the Osaberima is the one who leads a team to war. Ghana, we are at war now. You have been to the World Cup on 5 consecutive times. Ghana, this is our 5th time, but not consecutive. We do hope in you that just as football is not just a game to us, Ghana, it is a passion, it is an identity, it is pride. We so much believe in you.